Hello, welcome back. Today, last video we talked about like boss fights, but today I want to do something else. I want to talk about one of my favorite albums and vinyls of the year are my favorite artists. So got the bag, transportation bag for all my vinyls. This is just a cassette player, but I collect vinyls. It's just a hobby. I really like it. It's fun. But we're going to talk about my favorite vinyls, albums, and artists. So, yeah. Alright, so we're going to go from just an order of what we have here. We have a lot. This is something kind of cool that I collected. My grandmother actually picked it up for me while she was in California. It is a kind of a cool one. JFK quote, like all of his some of his recordings of his voice, good old JFK. It's pretty cool though. It even comes with the background that kind of looks like a newspaper. This was just a fun little thing my grandma got me. I kind of like JFK mainly because of Black Ops, COD Zombies, but yeah, kind of got that. It's kind of a cool thing. We got several of Bad Company. We got Bad Co. We have Bad Company, Run with the Pack. And Bad Company, Straight Shooter. But yeah, we got those. Those are fun ones. I have a Led Zeppelin vinyl. It's got someone's name who wrote on it, Patty. It just the art inside of it, it's kind of cool. It's just old photos that look nice. This is the only one that does not have a case. I bought it without one because they didn't have one, but it's like kind of it's Columbia musical record or musical treasury. It's got the one reason why I bought it. It's because it's got Country Roads. It's not the original; it's a cover of it, but I got it. I have orchestra versions of good old songs like "Over the Rainbow." I mainly got this because my mom's a big Wizard of Oz fan, and thought it'd be a nice one to have. A really good one. Elvis's 30 number one hits. My favorite song being from Elvis, Jailhouse Rock. I really love that song, and it's like I think it's the fourth song on this. Let me see real quick. No, it's the eighth song on the first track. Just the inside's pretty nice too. I like it, and then the back's nice, good quality. Probably one of my favorite singers of all time. My man. You may know that Schlatt did a cover of one of his songs, but Frank Sinatra. It has. I'll tell you the entire list of all the songs that it has. My Way, of course. A Day in the Life of a Fool. For Once in My Life. If You Go Away. Mrs. Robinson. Watch What Happens. Didn't We? Hallelujah, I Love Her. So, Yesterday and All of Tomorrow. I really love this vinyl. My Way being one of my favorite songs of all time. I know it's kind of a random kind of thing to like, but I really, really do love Frank Sinatra. We have a gift that my grandmother gave me. This was my grandpa, vinyl, who's passed away sadly, but it's one of my more important things in my collection. He really loved the Doobie Brothers, so I have his vinyl, and I really love it. It's got Sweet Feelin', Open Your Eyes, Dependent on You, Here to Love You, Minute by Minute, You Never Change, What a Fool Believes, Streamer Lane, Breakdown, How Do the Fools Survive, Do not stop watching the wheels. It's it's more of like a more sentimental thing in my collection since it was my poppy's, and since I used to grow up listening to him, listen to music like this. So I'm glad to have it. It's a very important one in the collection. My grandma got me this surprisingly for Easter because she does gifts, but this one's a really cool one. It is a Let It Be Beatles. That is not actually a picture. That is actually printed onto the vinyl. It is a very, very nice vinyl. I'm not going to take it out of the packaging, but... That's such a nice vinyl, man. It has both sides, this version being the black and white. I really do like the Beatles. And I'm glad to have this one in here. There's a lot of good songs that Beatles is kind of like the basic when you're going into vinyls. This next one, I'm a big Miku fan. Love Hatsune Miku. So it's kind of hard to get some of her vinyls, but I was able to get the Yamagata vinyl. I think that's how you say it. I will take it out so you guys can see it. It's just remixes and versions of Hatsune Miku the song, which is the one that goes Miku, Miku, Uyu, all that. But this being one of the cool vinyl, really cool vinyls that I have, because I personally really like Hatsune Miku. I'm getting wrapping up for you. That wrapping's been ripped. I'll throw that away. But this being a really awesome one, I really love it. That teal is awesome. I really like it. I like the print. The cover art for this vinyl is nice. Just it's all together a really good vinyl. And I like Hatsune Miku, so she's a good one on the collection. This next one. We all know Kendrick Lamar. So I got one of his albums. It is my personal favorite album. Because of one song, which is called Pride. And if you know what Pride is on, it is on the Damn album. The iconic Damn album. The back print's nice, the front print, just like, it's so simple. It's so simple, but so good. I love it. I love this one. I love Pride. Pride is my favorite song by Kendrick. A lot of people don't like songs like that, but I do. It's just one of those for me. This next one, my boy Boomer, Mr. Boomer, bought me this to have in the collection. I never really listened to MF Doom. He's a big MF Doom fan, but there was like one song that I listened to that was what was the name of it? We'll go back to that later. But MF Doom, Mad Villainy. Mad Villainy is actually really good album. Really good. I really like it. Thank you, Boomer. Thank you. It's great. I'm loving it. Now, you may have guessed, I'm wearing a Tyler, the Creator, Igor shirt. So, I'm an Igor fan, but I'm also a Tyler fan. So I got two of his vinyls. I'm going to buy Chromacopia, since it's finally out, when I get back from Comic-Con in a couple days. If I have money saved up after. Wrong way. Scumfuck Flower Boy. Love this one. Love the songs in it. It's fucking amazing. God. Tyler Creator is actually just a really good writer. I got into his music early this year. All my friends said he was good. Well, two of them in particular. My boy Owen and my boy Curvy. Really love Scumfuck Flower Boy. but it's not my favorite. In fact, it is my third favorite. Chromacopia being my second, and I'm really wanting the vinyl of it. And of course, my first being everyone's favorite, Igor. Igor is a fucking masterpiece. Igor being a fucking masterpiece of a vinyl. It tells a very good story about how a guy loved this one guy, and girl got in the way, hated the girl. If you know, you know. It's a great story. My favorite song probably being Gone Gone / Thank You. I really love Thank You in particular. And Earthquake. Earthquake's just so iconic. It's so good. But easily one of my favorite albums that I've listened to this year. I know it's been out for a while, but yeah. The next is an OST to an anime. Which my favorite anime. You can kind of see it. Chainsaw Man. I have the complete OST from doing that again. Chainsaw Man. It's really I really love Edge of the Chainsaw. Edge of the Chainsaw is a fire song. And I love it. And I just like the eeriness of this album and its horror kind of aesthetic it goes for some songs. That fire. Fucking fire. And then it came with some cool art. I'll get that out for y'all real quick. And then I'll show you the print on the vinyl because it's nice. It's a very good quality. This is a Walmart exclusive. So it's pretty nice. Well, if I can get this out for y'all. If I don't struggle, you know. I'm struggling a little bit for no reason. Here we go. It's so simple, but it's good. It's got some of the coolest moments from the trailer, so it looks awesome, and I love it. But yeah, I love Chainsaw Man. I'm probably going to do a video on some of my favorite mangas and why they're good. But I've completely read all of Chainsaw Man that is out right now. Chainsaw Man being an absolute masterpiece of a story, in my opinion. Being my favorite manga of all time. I'm going to show y'all the vinyl because the vinyl is printed so nicely. It is pretty. The front. Ooh, that orange. The back having Makima. Yeah, the other one has Aki and Power on it. I'm hoping when the movie drops, they will drop either an outro and intro vinyl. Sadly, the Ever So Lovely Kickback is not on this track. But it is a very good vinyl nonetheless. Edge of the Chainsaw being one of my favorite themes from anime of all time. It was perfectly done, and I like it. This next one, I talk about this game a lot on the channel. It being my favorite horror game of all time. And I was lucky enough to find a really nice seller on eBay. Of course, it was expensive because it's a pre-order, and I had to get it after the pre-order went away because I did not have a vinyl. And then coming Christmas, I got a vinyl player, so I should have bought it early. But there was no way I knew I was going to get a vinyl player. But if you know, I'm a Signalis fan. Signalis is a masterpiece all the way down to its soundtrack. Cigarette Life is, in my opinion, the perfect theme for like a character. It is the main character's theme. Well, it's not necessarily explicitly said to be the main character's theme, but It practically is. Cigarette Life goes great in video game mashup songs with songs from like Ultra Kill and weirdly enough Half-Life. But it is a great song, and the soundtrack, oh, it's haunting, but it's beautiful. The back, so simple. Actually, I'm gonna turn on the light so y'all can see that better, because this is one that I really want y'all to see. But that lighting, ooh, it's beautiful. It's so simple, it's so good. It has 3 finals, actually, and how it folds out is extremely nice, in my opinion. So you have this, the iconic scene from the game, and then you have the one of the last scenes in the entire game, and it's also iconic. It folds out perfectly into this one. It's amazing. I don't know if they planned that, but that was amazing. Alright, we're gonna cut back. I don't know. But yeah, Signalis being my favorite video game OST of all time. It's an absolute masterpiece. I want to get the Inscription. I've been playing a lot of Inscription. I want to get that soundtrack. I've been looking at the Murder Drones. I'm gonna get 1 and 2. Big fan of Murder Drones. Really like Sin as a villain. I think Sin's a fantastic villain. But yeah, this haunting, beautiful soundtrack will stick with me for the rest of my life. This soundtrack is amazing. I know a lot of people don't tell me why collect game OSTs. Because they're good. They're very good. And I'm gonna show you the print on this vinyl. It is beautiful. It is the prettiest vinyl I own. All 3 of these come in this print. It is a fantastic love letter to Signalis on how they got these made. But yeah. Sorry. But yeah. Absolutely beautiful. It is my favorite vinyl in the collection. And like I said, this soundtrack I'll remember the soundtrack for years to come. It is beautiful. It is amazing. This vinyl costs $200. $200. Plus tax and shipping. I know the shipping was free, but the tax was expensive. That are my vinyls. I'm going to grab my top albums of the year, and I'll tell you all about them. Give me 1 minute. Of course, this is on there. This is my favorite soundtrack from video games of all time. Yeah. Actually, I got my phone. But there are several albums that I honestly have fell in love with listening to, and it's the artists and the albums are going to be pretty much the same. It's the people that I've been listening to a shit ton of. Of course, with no introduction, my most listened to, because I use YouTube Premium while I'm working and while I'm doing all this other stuff. Tyler the Creator. I've listened to Igor so many times, over and over. It's good. I've listened to so many times of Chromiocopia. I've listened a couple of times of Fireboy, but it's music's great storytelling. Dude's a great storyteller for real, and absolutely love his music. That's why I'm going to have like most of his vinyls. I've seen the freaking Call Me If You Get Lost album so many times, but I've been trying to save money, so I never get it, and it hurts every single time. I love Call Me If You Get Lost, but the next,
Uh, I've been listening to a great album, um, "Dead But in Denial" by Kai Ain't Dead, and his other album, "Summer Heat." I absolutely love Kai. My favorite song being in his Summer Heat album, which is probably my favorite album of all time. Which it's only 3 songs, but they're all amazing. Uh, "Ride the Wave" is a masterpiece of a song. It's simple, it's good, it's catchy, it's amazing. Summer Heat is absolutely fantastic. I love um I'm Lost featuring Curly Q. I'm Lost is great. Hit the Snooze opening is an opening banger to the soundtrack, and the ending being Ride the Wave, just perfect, perfect. Um, I really do love Dead and But Not in Denial. That being one of my favorite uh, albums of all time. Dead in Denial has some bangers on it. Go check out Kai Ain't Dead. Dude deserves way more recognition than he gets. Um, but yeah, that is my favorite artist. Um, I do have some other artists I like. Um, I like I Wanna Be. I Wanna Be is a great person to listen to. I like Tame Impala. Just perfect music. Narissa's good. I like some of her songs. Um, the most listened to songs that I've listened to recently are "Let It Happen" and 505. 505 being by Arctic Monkeys, and then "Let It Happen" is by trying to remember the name. Oh, Tame Impala. Sorry, I just said their name. I'm stupid, but I absolutely love Tame Impala. "Let It Happen." Those two were my top 2 songs I've listened to. "Ride the Wave" and "All Right, Mama." Um, being another one. Like I said, my favorite song. "Earthquake's" on my top 5, and then "Delulu" by Narissa. I like "Victim" by Teenage Disaster. It's a good one. It's pretty good. My top albums that I've listened to. Number 1, "Summer Heat." Number 2, "Igor." Number 3, Dead But in Denial." Number 4, "Chromacopia." Number 5, I've been listening to the Signalis soundtrack when I've been working on some stuff, because it's good, and I've just kind of been chilling to it. And then Flower Boy being at the last on that ranking. I love these vinyls. I love these soundtracks. Tame Impala, Arctic Monkeys are just back to back good music that I like. I like music like that. Kai and Dad is for sure my favorite artist. I absolutely love Kai. Um, I originally watched his content. It goes by a channel called Frisky. Check him out. Either one, Kai and Dead or Frisky. Check either one out. He does a lot of like SCP Laboratory, and I love his content. He's funny as hell. Um, hey, Frisky, or if you want to go by Kai and Dead, either one. If you ever see this, please drop a vinyl of Summer Heat. I haven't seen anything on that vinyl. That being a vinyl that exists. I want it. Please, I will buy it. I know you. I know it's the fact that a lot of other people have to buy it, but I will fucking make a goddamn petition for that to become a vinyl. At this point, I absolutely love that soundtrack. I love Dead and But in Denial. Either one of those getting a vinyl, preferably Summer Heat. Like I said, it's my favorite. Please make that a vinyl. Um,
Like I said, I'm trying to get Inscription and the Murder Drones. There's some other ones I've seen that I want, like Chromacopia, but yeah, I absolutely love music. Music keeps me going, for real. While I'm at work, I work fast food, bro. You need something to take your mind off of that. But yeah. I absolutely love collecting vinyls. I am a collector at heart. I collect cards, vinyls, doodads, thingamabobs. But yeah. Any recommendations for soundtracks? And also, once again, let me know what your favorite soundtrack is. Flamingo question of the video. Let me know what your favorite soundtrack or album is, or artist. Absolutely love to hear back from anyone. But yeah, I'm gonna try to edit this, or I'm gonna have Pal edit. He's working on the boss fight video, which will probably go up before this one. So yeah, thank you, Pal, my dog. But go check out Dark Pal on YouTube or TikTok. I think he's talking about actually continuing his YouTube channel, which I'm down for that. I will be working on something. I'm going to be doing a podcast. I'm going to be working on that. I don't know when the first one will come up, but I have plans. But yeah, thank you for watching. Y'all have a lovely day. Also, keep jamming out, guys. Keep jamming out.